everyone, it's Irene, and I have a little project I'd like to share with you today. Let me just show you some of the things I've been making, which is these Bobbi pins with the hearts. I've gifted some recently to Christina Betts on one of her racks that I just did, and I've had some people write in asking me how I make these. And this is not new to the community, crafting community. Everybody makes altered Bobbi pins. Really easy to do. I'll show you a secret to these, and then I also make these right here. Really fun to make. Now, if you guys have daughters or nieces, or just like to make hair bows, I used to make these for my daughter when she was younger. She's 23 now, so it's been a while. But I definitely remember making hair bows with these in them, and I just like to share how I made those. Pretty easy. Let's start with these right here. When I make these, I put my I take a file folder, and this is a crafting mat, and the secret to those is when you get your hairpins, and you can get them at the Dollar Tree, what I do is I take all the ones I'm going to be working with, and I put them for stability, the file folder there, and the craft mat here, and I put all my Bobbi pins that I'm going to be working on this craft mat, just like this. And whatever's going to be my front of my Bobbi pin is what I put right there. So obviously the back of the Bobbi pin is going to be like that. See? Okay. So what I do is people ask what kind of glue I use. I use my glossy accent, and this is just a Stampin' Up! Version. Or I use my E6000, which is this one right here. Really good glue. And what I do is, because of this craft mat being right here, I put a dab of glue on each of the Bobbi pins, and then whatever item I'm working with, let's just say it's these little acrylic flowers, I go ahead and put it on and let it dry on the craft mat. That way, after a while, when it's all nice and dry, when you slip it off, it doesn't stick to the back end of the Bobbi pin, and the Bobbi pin is usable. So that's how I made these right here. This was done with E6000, and as you can see, there's no glue blob on the back of the Bobbi pin, and this button is good to go, and these are just little buttons. So that's how these were made. Now let me show you how these were made. Quite easy. Some of you may know, but some of you may not, and I'd love to share that with you guys right now. What you do is, what I do is, all depends on what size curl you want on your ribbon and what kind of size ribbon you use. Now for this particular ribbon, it's teeny tiny, and I get this ribbon at Christmas time. It was $2.99, but I got it 70% off. It was holiday inspirations at Christmas time, and you know how they come 3 colors to a roll, and it's super tiny. It's an 1/8 of an inch, 18 feet long. So yeah, pretty tiny ribbon, right? Well, that is how you get the really cute little curls on these Bobbi pins. And what I do is I kind of figure out how long I want it to be. Now you could use barbecue skewers, but for this particular Bobbi pin, I used these toothpicks, and they are exactly 1, 2, 3, they're 5 inches long. Okay, and what I do is, let me see right here, I'll just show you real quick. To hold it in place, you can put a little clip or whatever. What I do is I just take my hot glue gun, put a little glue right on the end of that toothpick, just so it gives me a good hold, and I just give it a good hold of the ribbon. Okay, so that way I don't need to put anything here to hold the ribbon down, and then just start twirling it nice and tightly onto the toothpick. If you can see that, twirl, 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 nice and tight, nice and neatly. It can overlap a little like it did there, no big deal, but try not to have it overlap. So down to the end, twirl, twirl, and I make all of these. As many as you can would be great, because the more you have, the better. You snip off the end, you give it a little bit of a glue dot. So there's my glue. Put the end of the ribbon there, and see how it holds it for me. And what you do is you make a whole bunch of them. I have quite a few of them. Now there's two ways to do the next step. The first step is I've been known to put them in the oven, and before I put them in the oven on a baking sheet on a craft mat, I spritz it with water just a little bit and put it in a 200-degree oven and just let them sit there and dry up, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. They don't burn, nothing happens to them, and that's a good way of doing it. I usually do this on a tile and a heat gun, and I just blow on that stick. And after blowing on this right here, you will get what I'm about to show you. Just take it off that little glue dot that you put on there, and it comes undone quite easily. And with the heat gun, you get a twirl. Let me just get it. I got the glue gun here. Too good, too tight. I twirled this one too tight, which is okay. You get a nice curl. Let me just show you right here. There it goes. And take this glue dot off here, and you just take it off the skewer, and there's your curl. See? And that was done with a the heat gun. And we just take this one again, take off the glue dot that I put with the glue gun, and then you can cut those ends off. The ones that have the little glue dot on them, you can just snip that little end off. You don't really need it. You don't really need that one right there. And then you just twirl it, and the toothpick comes right off. And at the same time, you get a nice little curl to your ribbon. This one just got the glue gun there. There it goes. See? Isn't that cute? So you can make quite a few of these. You can make them in any color. You can put the colors together. And to get that look right there, all you have to do is just find your middle, tie it off with a little thread, and you got yourself a cute little twirly bobby pin decoration for pocket letters, cards. You can put them in your hair if you want, but I've been using them for pocket letters, and they come out pretty darn cute, easy and fun and adorable. So those are the two little tips and projects I have for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you try your hand at it. They're so whimsical and fun, and they're quite easy. Everybody has toothpicks, and if you have some of this 1/8 inch ribbon, it's a great way to use it up and not have to wait for Christmas, and make little projects now, adorable in any way for any project. Isn't that cute? So much fun. I have so much more of these to unravel. Yep, and so much more to wrap up. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial on the hairpins and twirly ribbons. And I'd love to see what you guys come up with. Thanks so much for stopping by, and hope you guys are having a great day. Take good care. Bye-bye.